Usually, when we work on any project related to animation, if we work on motion graphic projects, if we work on 2D or 3D animation projects, usually we start, of course, with the pre-production phase, preparing the storyboards, the script. After that, the first step after that, usually we record the voice. And this happens not only, as I said, in motion graphics. Usually we prepare the voiceover before the production in all animation production. For example, in 3D animation movies, any of the popular movies, you know, be aware of that the voiceover for the movie is prepared first, and then they start the animation based on that voiceover. And this is what we do usually in motion graphic projects. Why? Because we, as I said, we work with animation. And by animation, it means that we may create many keys, many effects, many animations inside our in our project. So if we want to add the voiceover after, that means that we need to adjust and modify the keys or the animations for the whole project. And this is time consuming and doesn't make sense. So keep it in your mind. It's better to prepare the voiceover before start working on the production. It's okay if you start working, but as I said, if you prepare the voiceover first, it will save you a lot of time. Okay. Also, I don't advise you to use the softwares available online, because most of them they tend to provide you with high quality sounds. Also, the pronunciation not all the time accurate. Okay, so I prefer you record the voiceover by you, or you can ask one of your colleague or anyone you know. Clear? Based on your submission in a project one, I noticed some issues that most of you did. For example, the background music. Firstly, not all of you used a background music, and usually with the motion graphic projects, usually we use background music, we use sound effects, we use voiceover. It's important to use them. Secondly, when you use a background music, it is very important to use the fade in and fade out. The volume of the sound start from 0 and start increasing, and at the end, the opposite will happen. The full sound will go to 0. How you can do that inside After Effects? I explained it before, but I'm going to explain it again. And not only that, usually during the voiceover, we decrease the background music volume. We decrease it when the voiceover starts. When the voiceover ends, we increase it again. Okay? I'm going to show you how to prepare the sound, the background music at the beginning, at the end, how to decrease and increase the background music during the voiceover. So stay with me. Here we have two audio files. The first one is a voice over. The second one is a background music. See, now it doesn't make sense. Why? Because the level of the sound for the background music and the voiceover is the same, and doesn't make sense. First of all, I need to open the background music. You can see the waveform for the background music. As I said, usually we start at 0. By 0 mean the sounds, the audio level 0, but not the decibel. For the decibel, we need to minimize it or to decrease it more than 0 to make the sound, to make the file with no sound at this time. Yes? وعليكم السلام. هي في هذا المساق أظن بس مش موجودة. عفوا. Okay, what we need to do, of course, we need to enable the stopwatch behind the audio level. We can move for 3 seconds and add another key, and then go back for the first key. For example, reduce the audio level to -42, for example. And now what will happen? Okay. See? Also, at the end of the audio file, sometimes your video ends at here. So it doesn't make sense. You cut the music. For example, if my video ends at here, I need to add a key here, another key before, and for the last key, I will put it back to 42, for example. This makes sense more than cut the background music without fade in and fade out. Okay, so usually do not build any production without the fade in and fade out for the music, also for the visual content. For the visual content, the fade in and fade out, the content goes to black, and from black to the content, we call it fade in and out. Okay, for the visual, you can use opacity to you can make it fast at the intro, at the beginning, and at the end. Okay. Okay, here we have the other audio file. I need to enable it. Here we have, for example, here I want to cut the background, the voiceover, because the rest of the voiceover will start after the first scene start, for example, at 10 seconds. But now I have this voiceover. What I need to do, I need to go back to the background music and add another key before and a key after, 2 keys before, 2 keys after, the keys in the middle. I will decrease the sound, for example, for -24. Here I can write minus 24. And now what will happen? See, for example, if I have here I have another part. Okay, what I need to do, I can move here. I don't need to create another 4 keys. I can select these, Control C and Control V. Okay, and then I just need to arrange them. I can move these here, and what I got, see, and this is how you can build the voiceover with the background music in a professional way. Okay, usually we put the voiceover with the background music in the main composition. We build the timing for the music or the audio files in the main composition, usually. Yes. As we did million times before, split layer, control shift with D, control shift with D. Okay,